What's up, everyone? It's your boy Crisppurpose back at it again with another Gems of War PvP Teams video for you guys. Now, in this one, this is like a part two to the first PvP video that I made, I think about last week or so, covering a counter to Stellarex and Wonder Stars in PvP. Now, this team is going to be focused around this guy right here, the Great King. Now, the Great King is an excellent undead mythic troop from the Kingdom of Golvania with a 22 mana cost of blue, purple, and brown. His spell is the Grey March. He will destroy all gems of a chosen color. Now, all enemies of that color take true damage, and then they are mana drained, silenced, and frozen. Now, that right there is a full counter in the most part to the Wand of Stars and Stellarex, right? Because you are able to silence those troops. In fact, the Wand of Stars is mainly used with the Elementalist hero class, right? And the Elementalist hero class has no immunity to silence, so as a result, you can silence this sucker, and there it will not be able to cast its spell and get the enemies cleansed and get that board control and end up killing off your team. So this is going to be the setup for the team. The Wand of Stars is going to be on my team as well, up front with the Elementalist hero class. Why? Because the Elemental Force is going to be critical in what this team does. Now I have this set for the talents in the class. I have Snap Freeze, Insulated, Thunder Fist is not so important. Storm's Aura is pretty good. Rock Solid, Lightning Strike, and of course Fortitude. Now for that second talent right there, we can actually go ahead and change it around. We can select Stone Circle to give all brown allies additional armor. Right, so the Great King is going to be in the second slot. One thing about the Great King that I should mention as well, he's an undead troop, so he's immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and death mark. Also, he has a great final trait of King's Legion. All undead allies will gain 2 armor and magic when matching 4 or more gems. And in this match, we're going to be matching a lot of 4 gem matches. All right, on the team as well, we're going to have Kurundara. Kurundara is a mythic troop as well. This troop can be found in Urskaya. Now, why am I using Kurundara as opposed to Enraged Kurundara? It's because of the final trait right here. This troop has a 50% chance to curse all enemies when matching 4 or more gems with that Curse of Ruin final trait. Now, that right there sometimes is better than Enraged Kurundara's final trait of a 40% chance to curse all enemies at the start of each turn. This right here will give me multiple opportunities in one turn to get the enemies cursed. And if they're cursed, they are no longer immune to any status effects, right? So it dispels positive status effects, it resets and reduces the cumulative recovery chance of all status effects. So if a troop is immune to anything, to freeze, like for example the Elementalist hero class, and it's immune to stun and disease and lycanthropy and all that stuff, I'm going to be able to apply that to them once they are cursed. Now that's why Kurundara is on the team. And Leprechaun is at the back of the team for fast mana on this team. Right, so the banner here is the Cavernous banner, right, from the Durgaroth faction. This is a +2/+1 brown, +1 on purple. Then we're minusing green. Kurundara, I'm not going to be casting it. I'm only using it majority of the times for that final trait. If you want to as well, you can cast Kurundara's spell. The Demonic Oblivion is a decent spell. It deals damage to an enemy. Then it will convert deal damage boosted by Doom Skulls, I should say. Then it will convert all yellow gems to Doom Skulls and conjure a Doomstorm. So there are some instances in which you can use this, but I would rather not in most occasions. All right, so let's go into this fight. We're going up against a double Zul'Gott team. Hopefully we can get the win, and this does not turn out to be a very bad start. All right, so none of our troops are frozen. Let's go and cast Leprechaun. There we go. We got the Great King powered up. And once we have the Great King powered up, your first assignment is to get the enemy's mana drained, right? You don't want to be focused on anything else. Cast the wand, and you want to target down purple again because we're in a purple restriction here. I should have shown that at the start. I'm sure you guys hear my voice, man. I've come down with a cold or flu or something, and my voice is cracking the hell up. But hopefully I'll feel better in a couple or so. There we go. We have 1 kill. Can we cast Kurundara if we need to? No, we cannot. Let's cast the Great King on this first troop. There we go. Still got the win. All right, so that is basically what I'm talking about here. This is a great option here to get a lot of VP. I think I'm in the purple restricted area. Which area is this? This is Geheron, right? So yeah, I'm in the Geheron area here doing PvP battles simply because I have the Blood Frenzy active here. And I think it's going to be useful in this region, as well as I have some magic available on the team. I think I should be able to check it somewhat right here at the bottom. Yeah, I'll gain 3 magic at the start of battle. Um, but yeah, I think this should work for majority of players that have the troops. I'm not saying if you don't have the troops, you simply don't have the troops. You got to work with what you have. But if you have these, it's a great option to counter out the Elementalist class in PvP. Right, there we go. Everybody's silenced over there. Nobody's going to be doing any damage to us. Right, just target down the color. There we go. One more cast of the Great King and it's over for them. There we go. Oh, it still survived a little bit. All right, let's hit the hero. There we go. We have 1 troop left. Can we get a kill? Got that Bone Storm coming down. 1 more hit should do it. Let's cast the wand. Where's the skulls? Goodbye. There it is. And yeah, man, I've been running through PvP with this team over and over again. I can say you're going to be winning at least 90+% of your battles. Of course, you're going to have awful RNG on some fights in which you're not going to be able to get that win, but nonetheless, majority of the fights you're going to win. All right, let's go ahead and cast the wand. Now let's target down purple. Let's match this. Wand again. Oh, no, let's cast the Great King instead. Let's go to wand now. Now we have the Great King again. Getting a lot of cascades on skulls. There we go. So as you can see, we're fully countering the Elementalist hero class with this team setup. We're countering its final trait in the talent. We're countering the final trait for the troop of the elemental force. So once they're stunned, they can't stun us. You know what I mean? We're countering any other elements on their team with a very quick start from Leprechaun. The Great King is ensuring that the enemy team does not get any mana whatsoever. As I said, if you want to, you can cast Kurundara's spell. Majority of the times, I'm not going to be casting it. Missed on that one. All right, let's match this. There we go. Now let's cast the Great King if we have it. Here we go. Great King on purple. Big hits. Do we have Kurundara? I like to cast Kurundara sometimes, yeah. Kind of entertaining. All right, let's cast Kurundara. Now the Great King on purple. There we go. Solid win. Solid win. Of course, you're not going to be having as much magic as me every single time. Sometimes you're going to be having less magic. But either way, you should be able to make use of this team. Let's go through one more battle, and I think I'm going to call it quits and allow you guys to try out this team and tell me what your opinions are, man. Drop in the comment section. I would love to hear what your viewpoints are on this team and any other teams that you guys have been using. I think someone made mention of this team to me in the previous video in the comment section, or maybe on Reddit. But I was like, all right, let's try it out and let's showcase what you're able to do with a team like this. And I think I like it. Right? In this very tight restriction of only purple troops, I think that the Great King really shines. In the previous PvP, the Great King was goated. In Guild Wars, the Great King was goated. And now in the current standing of PvP, once you're playing in the blue region, in the restriction of blue, restriction of purple, and restriction of brown, I don't think that there's a better troop that you can use to like counter the enemy team than the Great King. Let's take a look at the team again. Back up front on the team, we're going to be having the Wand of Stars with Elementalist Hero class, set with Snap Freeze, Insulated Stone Circle, Storm's Aura, Rock Solid, Lightning Strike, and of course Fortitude, followed by the Great King, and then Kurundara, as opposed to Enraged Kurundara. And of course, finally on the team is going to be Leprechaun for fast mana. If you guys and gals found this video helpful and informative, ensure that you smash the like button and comment to let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.